Yeah, roll me a d20, and Westley will roll this when he gets back.
Ah!
Watch somebody
Please don't be mean. Please don't be mean. I literally wasn't paying attention last session because I wasn't in it. Don't be me!
Hey, we roll a d20. Crit.
Don't crit! Don't
Please
crit!
don't be me!
Roll a natural 1!
Hi.
It's still Westley.
fight.
One of the best ones is last time on Roll 20. Not last time on Lost Ascension.
Last time on roll 20.
No, that's the best one. Mikey, you found it.
Last time I lost Ascension, Dune bought drugs.
So you pick up where I left last time, as, you found yourself here again, and you see, as I said before, the... God, brain. And you said, like I said, you see the older gentleman, probably late 30s or 40s, maybe, flaming gray hair, similar to the renewers, but as the renewers is typically that purplish color, this is, like I said, gray, maybe a bit of a sort of ash color. Their eyes, while they have a white iris similar to the renewer, their pupil is a faintly glowing purple. And like always, the hole in the middle of the chest. So,
Alright.
I see that you're back again, Maria.
Calling me by name now. Lovely.
Oh, I mean, you're only behind the table. So,
Do I need to ask questions or are you going to tell me?
depends on what the questions are.
Where the hell's the kid? What have you done to my mind this time? And who the hell are you?
That's very rude. Don't you remember what I said forever ago? Some
Points back.
people see me as a young child, others as an older gentleman, sometimes something in between. It really depends.
Well, the last time I was here, there was the renewer, myself, and some other entity. Similar, I'd say, to you.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
This little shit. I fucking hate this little shit.
What are you talking about? This guy was here last time. There was someone else that was behind you trying to do something.
Wait, someone behind me... It doesn't matter. Why is everything less snowy and more... dead?
Well, I mean, if I had to really put something to it, I guess I'd say your mentality shifted. After all, you do have a small impact on here right now. So what changed?
I merely got closer to... I don't know. Nothing's really changed.
Are you sure about that? Feels like
Quite
you're
sure.
closer to my power this time.
I kind of focus at the top of the table. I try to I just think real hard and try to manifest like a chessboard.
The mask manifests on the table.
I wanted a chessboard, not a mask.
Interesting.
Oh well. At any rate, my intentions have not changed. So maybe something else is different now.
Maybe our connection is stronger. Who knows?
Perhaps.
But
Is
you seem frustrated recently. Is it because you lost one of your friends? The little gnomish man, was it? been difficult to look in. Yes, you forced your way in last time. It made it very hard to even be able to look through you as such. I assume the fact I can't sense your little gnomish friend anymore means he must not be with us any longer.
Little gnomish friend.
Yes, what was his name again? Gerkin?
Gerkin's very much alive.
Interesting.
Why do you say...
I can't sense him. If I can't sense him, that must mean he must be dead to me, but... Did something happen?
Not that I'm aware of.
Interesting.
Ah.
But... You have been irritable recently, I can tell that. Some of your allies as well.
Having something in my mind that fucks with my mentality and riles me up during battle is going to be frustrating.
Well, I mean... It's not something else. One of these days you'll understand that.
I know relations have been strained between me and my compatriots, but I feel like I'm working on that.
Oh, then I guess I don't really need to offer you a deal or anything right now then, do I?
You can certainly try.
Oh, cheeky Maria.
What? I'm curious to see what you have to say, and stop calling me that.
That's merely your name, is it not? After all, the pact I have with you is with Maria, not Dune.
And I still have no memory of that.
Maybe it was merely part of the cost you paid. Who knows?
Wouldn't be surprising.
But I was going to offer a little bit of help, since you all seem to have issues with the corruption.
Yes.
I can augment your power a little bit more. Make it to where a few times a day you would be able to, well, for lack of a better term and explanation, make the corruptive motes less volatile when you remove them. However,
So you mean make it safer to extract them?
make it safer to remove the corruption from each other, yes. It wouldn't just be for you, it would be for anyone within a reasonable range of you. However, overuse is not something you should toy with.
What's the
Using it-
catch?
No catch. The only thing is that you would owe me a favor. As per standard.
What kind of favor?
Something that if I were to state now, would probably cause you immense amounts of pain. And I would very much like it if you aren't in pain.
I'm a big girl. I can take a little bit of pain.
Do you not remember the last time we did this song and dance? And I couldn't say much, and you were nearly bleeding from the ears when you awoke. Just know that the favor would be nothing detrimental to you nor your allies.
By whose definition of detrimental?
Why, your own, after all.
Can I think about it?
Of course. I have nothing but time.
I'll let you know. what I decide. Though I suspect that you'll already know.
Period inside him. Person's mind, that's not something I like to do very much.
And yet you do it anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about. You must be hearing your own
said it
voices again.
You said it yourself. This place is a reflection of my mental state.
Yes? Well, sort of. It's a weird middle ground. It would take too long to explain it, and I don't have the time. Neither do you. You should be waking up any moment now.
Very well. Just do me a favor for next time.
Oh? What's that?
Plant some goddamn flowers.
Oh, I'll try, but... Oh. They'll probably just wither again.
I'm not so sure that's me at fault there. Ciao, Renewer.
Yes, I will see you again, Maria. Sweet dreams.
And to you. Swings her legs over the side of the bed. Puts her hands on her knees. Oh, fuck! I just popped off to the Renewer. That was probably not wise. Ah! I need to talk to the others immediately. Opens the door.
You see across the hall just another door opening.
Let's see.
Aishah!
Oh my, I was screaming already.
Check your DMs.
So I may or may not. I may have just.
What's gotten you all upset over? Sleep poorly or something?
I may have done something that I might regret that I can't for some reason talk about at the moment. Felt good to do it though.
And you're telling me this why?
Well, I was going to tell you more, but I think about talking about the deal. I don't do it. I think about it. Anything?
Seems mid.
I may or may not have been offered a deal that may or may not make corruption easier to deal with, but might require the cost of a favor that shouldn't be detrimental to myself or anyone else.
Oh, come now. You're going to need to sit and talk about this one. That's not just something that you put over morning pleasantries. Larry? Good morning, first of all.
Morning.
Second of all, could I request 2 breakfasts? Oh my goodness, are you all ready? You know what? I shouldn't be surprised.
If you've been here as long as me, you'd be drunk too.
So you're just like slinking on by, like
I
all
forgot
secret like.
to unmute my mic. I was talking, but then I didn't. She just said, "Good morning."
Good morning.
I should nods to her.
Via, I have something to give you.
Give me?
Yes. I'll talk to you both in a moment. Larry,
She's running 1,000,000 miles an hour. We can talk about it over breakfast if you'd like.
Breakfast sounds wonderful. Coffee sounds wonderful.
Yes, as I was saying, breakfast, if you don't mind.
Let's sit over here.
Yes, I can get that whipped up, and let's see.
Thank you, you're a lifesaver.
So,
Before you start rambling, I would like to set something on the table.
Ironically, you
Please.
say that. Fucking.
Oh.
I I was about to just pull him out.
Is it the boy?
Right as you said that, like, just, oh, did you want to set this on the table, or, and I can let you.
She looks at Gerry. She
She's
just
got a
rubs
few
her
plates
temples.
of food.
No, I wasn't speaking to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, alright. Plate, and coffee.
What I was trying to say. Please go at a reasonable pace. I just woke up and I don't have the time to parse your ramblings.
Alright, but
Rather
first,
the brain space.
both before I forget, as well as a precaution, I put down the bottles of sedative in front of Vir.
This is a bottle of liquid.
What's
These
this?
are mild sedatives. I would like it should be enough to coat 4 of your arrows. And should be strong enough to, for lack of a better term, get me to settle my shit down when I'm in my aggravating.
How many
Fine.
bottles? 2?
There's enough here to coat 4 arrows.
Pardon, you think that when you're in a rampaging form, you want your allies to shoot you? With a slow-acting sedative? Do you have any idea how dangerous that
I
might
could
be?
also restrain her, and I can shove it down her throat.
That might be less dangerous.
Feeding a potion is a bonus action.
Something tells me that
A
getting
what?
close to me something tells me that getting close to me would probably be a bad idea. An arrow tip should be able to spread the poison over a large enough area to get it to work a bit faster.
The poison?
Poison, potion, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I totally know that that wasn't a legitimate thing, but Aishah's just gonna insight that just to make sure Dune isn't asking people to poison her. Just cause.
Dune is being straightforward. There's just it's just a slip of grammar.
In any case,
Listen, we are in a strange situation that doesn't make any logical sense. The best course of action is to try anything we can. If
you seem to be spiraling out of that sort of a mentality. What was this about a deal I heard?
Alright, so it's like this, and I'm thinking about each part, and avoiding the ones that are threatening to my own well-being. I relate that interaction like. So
Don't just say you related.
true,
State
true,
specifically what you say.
true.
There might be
Okay,
consequences depending upon what you do.
So, back in the mindscape I found myself last night. Renua looks older now, if it is still the same Renua. More of a barren landscape with a blood river instead of a lava river. Anyway, a little bit of back talk and sass later. Mentions a deal where potentially I could make it easier and safer to extract corruption from our allies and ourselves, but at the cost of a favor that owed them later. Which only information I got out of them about that was that it wouldn't be detrimental to myself or any of you. I told him I'd think about it.
I find it unlikely that it would not harm us in some way.
All we know of this being is harmful tidings. I see no reason to expect there not to be a catch. Beyond its... hold on. Was it specifically that it won't harm us? Like, what was
Yes.
specifically said?
It would not be detrimental to myself or my allies.
You were included in that?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That rules out the most obvious one, then.
I can only although there is a risk to doing it too much, apparently.
Here's
Yeah,
what I
it
would
is.
like to put on the on here on the table. You don't know what being you're dealing with. Whereas there are rules binding those of the Fae variety, there is nothing saying that this being cannot lie to you.
That's exactly why I did not accept the deal right away and chose to talk to you.
All you get out of this is a quicker corruption removal? I see no reason to do that.
A quicker and safer corruption removal.
I repeat, I see no reason to do that. We haven't had trouble with it thus far.
Well, yes, I'm of the same mind, but I wasn't about to... I was already in the process of being rude and mouthing off to them, so I was not going to give a straight-up no right there in enemy territory, so to speak.
They're bound to your mind, no?
Another thought. I don't know what Gerkin has done to themselves, but...
Stop.
apparently...
You get a ringing headache, and you take 10 points of psychic damage.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to take out a dagger,
Uh-huh.
and I would like to carve an eye into the table and then cross it out.
Ah, yeah, cool. So you take 11 points of damage, and yeah, that... you go for the dagger, and the intent, you know? The dagger never leaves its sheath. Yet again, racking headache.
God damn it, you pompous, controlling douchebag! Unfortunately,
So I have a question.
there's important
You.
information that I am apparently unable to relay.
No shit. Listen to me, girl. When did you make a deal with this thing? Or when did you first encounter it?
My first knowledge of it was after the incident.
Speak clearly. What incident?
When those single-minded fools burned down my orphanage with me and the children inside.
Single-minded fools. Be clear. What fools?
You've not met them.
Then explain.
People of my home who believe that people of different races should not mingle or even receive care.
Okay.
Veer tenses just a little bit.
Do you know the identity of this organization? Who are they?
I have names, not...
No
The
name of an
organization.
organization.
No, just names of individuals.
Drat. What, did Veer tense visibly enough for Aishah to have noticed it with like a passive of... What the fuck's my passive? It's really good.
17.
17, yeah. Would I have noticed that, you think?
Veer's not hiding it super well. It's pretty obvious, I would say.
I think she'd
Maybe
raise
not
an
obvious
eyebrow.
that Dune would notice while she's talking, but like it's just like Veer's hand on her glass, like touching a little bit.
Aishah would
Got
put
little
out
bit
a
defensive.
question that is, Veer would realize is guised in the sense so that Dune wouldn't understand what she's asking, but enough to be like, if you want to say something, you can say something, and where she just goes, do you know anything of this sort?
I mean, if that's pointed at me, I don't know anything about these people in particular. I'm just, versed in racism.
All I know about these people, and forgive me if this sounds horrid, is who they are, what they've done, and what I'm going to do to them when I find them.
Has anyone ever told you that you're incomparably simple-minded?
Simple or not, no one else is going to do anything about them.
That seems like a broad generalization. They burned down an orphanage? No? Someone
The
had to have
authorities-
noticed.
Who do you think I went to the moment I crawled out of the rubble?
I was told that you showed up here. Is that not the case?
You're right. You're right, I woke up here with my horse and... Why did I have my...
That's a great question. Why do you have your horse?
That is a very good question. I think assuming that you lived through the fire would be a broad assumption.
I must have gotten to my horse. That doesn't matter. What does matter is that they had made several threats prior and authorities did nothing.
Authorities aren't known for their ability to do
Probably
things.
in league.
Yes. Well, we can theorize on the nature of this
I've never trusted
organization.
the
all we want.
government-appointed officials in my life.
Oh no, doing so would be stupid.
Look, that doesn't matter. None of this matters. Let's get back to the point.
Yes, when did you first meet this renewer?
Do I remember, Richard?
The first time you remember meeting the renewer would be the first time I pulled you into that weird dream sequence.
It was here, but he knew me before, I guess. So I don't remember the actual first encounter, no.
And the child form felt familiar.
So what?
I must
Someone you
admit
knew in life? Someone who died? Bound to you by spirit? We can make assumptions and guesses all we want. It won't help. The issue I'm seeing here is that with a being of this sort, and the point I was trying to get to, is that one does not simply make a pact with someone, or an agreement, or a sharing of power, or whatever the hell you want to call this, without some sort of an agreement being met between both parties. If no such agreement exists, that means this is closer to a parasite. And you should take its word with a grain of salt.
this is the thing. I think I did make a deal with it.
Why do you think that?
What I do remember is the fire and fading in and out of consciousness and begging for help from anything that would listen. No matter the cost, just to save the children, and
So you did this to yourself.
so it would seem.
Then I feel less bad about telling you to go figure it out for yourself.
You've given me the
Ominous! Ominous! Thank you,
my.
universe! That was cool!
That was really cool.
You've already given me what I needed.
A firm wake-up call and breakfast?
More like validation.
Silent ears.
Listen, Dune, there's only so many times that I can smack you with sense before I give up trying. Eventually, you're going to have to find it for yourself.
Renewer, if you're listening, fuck off. No deal. We'll make our own way.
So, no bacon?
Oh, no, definitely bacon.
Okay.
Jerry's the renewer confirmed.
Puts a
Gerry
plate of
is the
bacon.
renewer.
He just didn't
I'd
want to
rather
interrupt it.
have Gerry in my god giving me in my head giving me a pack for
True.
teleportation magic.
Anyway, I've commissioned some new armor that'll be done in a few days.
Excuse me, Gerry, do you deal in pacts?
Do I look like an all-powerful archmage, lich, eldritch
You have
horror,
enough magic that I bet we could do a blood
Yes.
pact.
She says this bluntly to him.
I am not that strong right now.
Right now?
Right now, he said.
Right now.
Right now, you say?
So then when would you be? Can I make an appointment?
Hello. Good morning, Oleander.
Hey, pretty boy, you need anything?
No, I already ate.
Right, I put that in your room. I'll go get your
Yes,
plates.
thank you.
I think I flustered him.
I think you confused him at most.
Close enough. I'll take it.
How was your morning, Oleander? Did you sleep okay?
Yes, I did. I finished some blueprints.
Ooh, lovely.
Those with the high passive perceptions, Vir'Thyra and Aishah, would
Not me.
see, not the other two, would see, on the ground where Gerry was, a piece of paper that is in the shape of a rain cloud with a check mark on it.
I was just gonna pick it up! I was just gonna pick it up!
Aishah takes a level of warlock with Gerry.
Yo, I've got rain check for teleportation. Let's go. I'm putting that in my inventory. That's a key item.
Yeah, that. Agreed.
Rain check
Hard
from Gerry.
agreed.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Is that a literal rain check?
It's quite cute, isn't it?
I suppose I can go outside, but I don't hear any.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Oleander, it's okay.
Okay.
Well, all. Aside from wanting to take a look this morning into the housing district to see what we're working with, I do think it's reasonable to assume that we have a very finite space to work with here.
At least for now, yes.
Within reason, yes.
I would like to rest as well. I have to wait for my armor anyway if you want to take the time to look into housing.
Oh, my armor! I have to pick that up today.
What was that, Larry?
There's space within reason.
Oh, I apologize. I'm referring to the entirety of
A
Dysmorphos.
safe zone?
Yes. I mean, it did used to be bigger.
Pardon?
Yes, this whole area used to be bigger.
Oh, the
but-
safe zone.
Yes. Then the corruption started to slowly seep in, but whenever those fellows all left, it slowed and eventually stopped at where it is today.
So, when,
Mayhaps there's some sort of effort we can put forth to regain that land.
Maybe. Somehow purge the corruption from the land.
She just looks at Dune.
That doesn't
Yeah.
involve using an innocent, naive child.
I'll get right on it as soon as I finish my morning coffee.
He throws a rag at your face.
That was a joke.
Sorry, I'm horrible at picking up humor. Sometimes.
So am I.
And she's horrible at picking up danger.
I mean, that makes sense. She did come home with, like,
What am I horrible with?
bright lights.
Your own feelings?
That's a shame, Aishah.
Thank
I'd
you,
like to pick
Larry.
you
That's
up.
a good
You're
one.
welcome.
Am I bad with anything else? Do I have to work on something?
You're bad at common?
That's true. I'm getting the hang of it more.
You're doing quite good.
Did Aishah miss Dude's attempt to flirt?
What did Dune say? No, I did miss it, yes.
He's
What
like-
did you say?
You said that Dune is terrible at picking up danger. Dune said, I must be. I'd like to pick you up.
Oh my god. She's like 90.
On that note, I have a
Guilt
stupid,
energy.
joke
God.
to make us Larry now, which is
Uh-huh.
he just leans down to Aishah and just goes, "Aren't you like double her age or something like that?"
Like I said, very bad at sensing danger.
I can understand if you were an elf, but I mean you're not an elf, are you?
No.
Okay, cool.
I didn't
She doesn't
shave
have
these
ears.
down, if that's what you're asking. She rubs her ears.
I mean, like, listen, I've seen some people with weird magic and bullshit before. I mean, I didn't live in a weird place. Yeah, weird.
You
good.
still live in a weird place.
If I was hiding
Exactly.
my appearance, wouldn't I tell you?
No, that's the thing. And I would never
Fair
know
enough.
because, the magic is very, hard to see through. I'd have to physically touch you with something like that, and I don't think you would even let me get within that touchy distance.
Elves have interesting.
Well put.
If you
What
guys
was that,
want...
Oleander?
Oh, I was just saying that elves have interesting ears.
Fair enough, I guess we do.
At least compared to the standard.
Round.
He does like a C shape with his
Yes,
hand.
we are very pointy.
Yes.
Which reminds me, if we ever find some more like rare metals, I need to make jewelry.
Ooh.
Did somebody say jewelry?
Yes.
I really should have brought this up sooner. How much money do you guys got?
Not much left now.
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
What was it? It was about 1,700-ish.
I'm looking at about 2,400.
Considering the purchases I've just had to make in recent days, I am down to only 671 in standard pieces and then 14 of platinum.
Before I got here, I happened to have packed up, so...
Let's see. You ain't got nearly enough, but you two might actually.
Ooh, enough for what?
Well, kind of slipped my mind that I could have sold you guys these earlier, but you know, things happen whenever you're living life on the edge and it's fast-paced. You know, kind of like Girly over there.
Dune?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dune just kind of raises an eyebrow.
I had to pause for a moment just to think if you were talking about me, Aishah, or Dune. And
I did as well. I
Oh,
assumed
no.
Dune.
See, she's Girly, you're Toots, and she's, I'm still trying to think of a good one for her. Point
Well,
at
then
Aishah.
Keep
Oh, you're
thinking,
pretty
the
good.
longer you think, the safer it'll keep you.
Yeah, it keeps me entertained, what can I say?
Oh, so it's a nickname.
Exactly, pretty boy.
With a temperament like that, you might as well just call it Scary.
Nicknames are new.
Look at that, she's learning what danger looks like.
Perhaps
I
I
don't know,
recognize
your
me.
teeth aren't nearly sharp enough.
My teeth.
I'm in a mood.
I know, right? Anyway, how much did you, I mean, you were looking to get in a house, Aishah, so I won't even offer it to you. But for those that are willing to part with, say about 1,500 gold, I do happen to have some jewelry I've made. Magically enchanted.
oh,
Yes! See, I don't have a really good name for them, so I've just been calling it, like, you know, my jewelry of communication. It's stupid, name pending. But if you're wearing it and
Cell phones.
somebody that's wearing a similar jewel, same magical frequency jewelry, then you can communicate to each other within about 300 feet was the last I was able to check. But also, once per day, you would be able to use sending with it to target somebody that is wearing that same piece of jewelry as well if you're past that limit. It's something we used at times whenever I had more resources and sold more. Freaking some of those people had it for scouting and whatnot to send little messages back or...
not against that. That might be useful.
It might be, yes.
I might be interested, but currently my funds are lower. I need to go back out.
Yeah, you're unfortunately a little short there, Toots.
I thought I was toast.
And?
Typical man can't
Are
keep
you
his women
doubly
straight.
dipping on our names, Jerry?
I'm going to get out of here
can't
before
do
you
that.
two
Everyone
get
will
too
be
upset
confused.
over the cheating that's going on here.
Cheating?
Aishah,
Wait, what?
no, don't run away.
Oh, Dune, by the way,
Are we
you
playing?
definitely slept with your competition.
Wait, where are you?
I'm sorry. What do you mean
I'm
by
just
that?
going for a morning walk. Don't mind me.
If you want to go check out the house and let me know and I'll take you around and show you to the ones that are good.
What do you mean?
Meet me
I
over
slept
there
with
in
my-
about an hour, Larry.
That works.
What do
Sounds
you...
good to me.
What does she mean by that?
I have no idea.
Hang on, you sweet
I haven't
Jesus,
slept with
I do.
anyone. What?
Now with that attitude, you haven't. How do you know?
And with that attitude, you won't be the first.
Wait, actually, hang on, I was the first. You passed out drunk. And you were in your bed, because I teleported you there. So you, for a few seconds, slept with me. I win! Gerry wins!
Doesn't that mean that because we were all in camp together, we've all slept with each other?
Now you're getting it.
That is how words work, yes.
Dude doesn't say anything. She just have a look on her face like she's short-circuited.
Hey, nothing. What kind of jewelry does it come in?
Oh, so it can be anything like a necklace, a ring, earring. The necklace one is a little bit more clunky and such, and takes a bit longer, so I usually make those a little bit more costly so they don't fall apart. The ones I highly recommend are the earrings and rings.
I was thinking something like a ring. A necklace wouldn't really do.
Yeah, I could also work into trying to make a brooch, but those might fall off really easily, you know? One wrong hit and just...
Oleander, you could get earrings. You could pierce your ears. I'm assuming you don't have pierced ears. I don't know anything
No,
about
I
your
don't.
culture.
I'm not a... Well, okay. If I were to, I would only get one pierced.
Oh!
He's a bad boy.
Could be the run to the litter.
I'm an only child.
No, that's an expression.
So he is the litter, gotcha.
Anyway,
Parents didn't want anymore.
so they got it right the first time.
Pool our funds at some point and maybe buy a few of these?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I'd be willing to do that.
Wait, Gerry, do you have access to jeweler's tools then?
Yes. I dabble.
We'll have to talk if I find some mithril.
Oh, that's always a nice thing to do and work with.
Yes, you see, here. She'd take off her earrings. Look at these. They're mithril.
Oh, I was curious. I didn't want to ask because I thought, you know.
Oh, you made those?
Sentimental.
No, my mother made these.
Oh.
I don't actually have any of my own work, and she puts her earrings back on. I apprenticed for many years. It's kind of the most common trade in the Underdark is jewelry. Or weaponry.
Interesting.
I spent a lot of time in the forge learning how to bend in mithril, since it was like our second most common metal. Yes, pretty much everyone in the Underdark spends some time in the mines and some time at a forge.
Note to self, if I ever get out of here, go find drow people and hang out with them.
I don't really like the Underdark. It's very dark, but they're very friendly.
I assume a place called the Underdark would indeed be dark.
Yes.
That would make sense.
It's not as dark as the Shadowfell, though.
I'm sorry, I've been a smartass all morning.
Just this morning?
Larry, remember what I said about being the furthest from having a chance to sleep with me?
Is that why you were looking at them earlier?
Sorry, what? Why are you looking at me? I wasn't the one who said anything, Dune.
I meant Gerry. I'm tired. I just woke up.
My food is almost here. I'll be right back.
Can we go to the Overbright, Richard?
I could attempt to make something.
Maybe that's where Oleander is from.
Sounds about right, honestly.
Tall, tippy top of a mountain.
Depends. I'm very horrible at time frames. Some days I'll get things done lickety-split, and other days it'll take me, like, I don't know, months.
That's perfectly alright. If I think of something, I'll let you know.
Somebody sliding into something of mine.
Surprise, it's Grandma.
Oh, no. But I'll keep the jewelry in mind. I don't think I'm forgetting about anything else. If I will, I'll think of it later. Peace, love, and apple butter.
Peace, love, and apple butter.
Is that a phrase I'll need to learn as well?
You've never heard of peace, love, and apple butter?
I've never heard of peace, love, and apple butter.
You've never heard of peace...
Don't you dare try taking my phrase.
No, my mother used to say the same thing.
Well, I better...
Holy shit, I almost forgot breakfast!
Good morning, Gerkin.
He has arrived.
You forgot your door, that's for sure.
Wait, why am I down here again?
Breakfast.
Oh, right.
Jinx.
Hello, Gerkin.
Here you go. Some
Welcome.
breakfast.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
I've just been working.
I give everyone a really weird look when I say that.
Was he dead?
Not that I know of.
Noted.
Gerkin is definitely too dense to realize that that's supposed to mean anything other than you were just stuck in your room the whole time. Because his wife has definitely said this to him before when he locks himself in his room for a week.
Right, Aishah's not there to hear this, so Aishah will pick up on it. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm on a
Oleander certainly
walk.
can't.
Anyway,
Anyway.
did I miss anything important?
It's whatever you've been up to.
Jerry makes
Oh, I've been making
jewelry.
these.
And I'm gonna hand,
Oh, so both of you should take one of these.
and I'm gonna hand both Dune and Vir'Thyra a scroll of lesser restoration.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Gerkin, were you around when I got that scroll of Revivify?
Oh, I was not. We have one of those.
I have one of those, yes.
Neat.
Just in case, you know? And dude, I know you weren't here for that. But, you know, still
is
don't
good
go off
news.
killing yourself.
I don't intend to.
That reminds me, I should probably go see if Rose Blossom has anything else before we go on out another excursion or something.
I should
I've
go
still
get
got
my
more
armor.
things to work on,
Oh,
so
speaking
you
of-
take your time.
When we're out again, we should keep an eye out for any type of herbs or anything.
Ooh,
Lord Vezrin requested materials if we can find them. His stocks are running low.
Good to know.
well, I should go get my armor. I'm going to Rubitan's.
I'll be
Enjoy
here.
your walk.
I will.
Once I'm done, I'm probably just gonna go back up to my room and keep working.
What are you going to work on now? More.
I've been working on a, well, actually, I've been working on a little, theory of mine. Since, you know, you technically have to use your magic power and knowledge to use these stupid scrolls. I've been working on a one where people who aren't spellcasters can use them.
That would be marvelous.
So, like, Oleander?
Yes. I figured I'd try to get one done for him and, what was your name? Aishah.
Aishah?
Yeah. I figured I would get one of them, one for each of them, so they have a way of removing corruption from themselves in case they get separated from the group.
Good plan.
Every little bit helps.
They're probably going to be one-time use like most scrolls, but hey, it's what I got.
Better than nothing.
And plus, I got a few projects I got to work on. I also need to find a jeweler's kit somewhere.
All of us are just into the jewelers thing today. I know
Well, I
Gerry
need
has
to
some.
work with the gemstone for one of the projects, so
Anything that can
what
give
are you
us even
doing?
a disadvantage.
I'm curious. I studied as a jeweler for years. I must know.
well, one of the things my kids wanted one time was a figurines of wondrous power. I think they wanted a silver raven once, and so I figured out how to make those. But
Very
I left the jeweler's kit at home.
Of course,
I was
'cause
wondering.
you were going
I was
to
gonna
what?
try to
Your...
turn that onyx that
great-
we got last time into an onyx dog.
Ooh, very nice.
Since they can
I know very little
see
about
invisible
these
creatures, and I figured that might be
Oh.
helpful considering the stalkers.
Yes. Well, if you need any dexterous hands with experience in jewels, let me know.
Here, I've got a lot of projects. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's why I say let me know. I have other things I can be doing, don't worry. Like reading the next book in that series that Gerkin was not Gerkin, Gerry was lending me.
I put it in your room.
Thank you, Gerry. Anyway, I'm going to go see Vezrin. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, I'm just gonna finish up my breakfast and head back up to my room then.
Map.
There you go.
I'm going on a walk around and eventually gonna go see Larry.
Oh, it's me.
Look out here
Meantime.
first. You come into the fucking Rubitan. The little door jingle happens. Just you see Rubitan look up from what he was working on, give you a small nod, and as you get close, you're just like, remember,
Hello, Ribitan.
Hello, Oleander. Good to see you again. You have a commission, I assume.
Yes.
He walks over to this small box here and opens it up, pulls out another small box within the box, and we set it on the counter.
Oleander takes it.
Well, actually, a bit of time gave me a little bit to really work on it. Good.
Oh, good. I didn't want to come at the soonest it could be done.
Yeah. No skin off my back. Sometimes can get good inspiration whenever people come back before it's ready. Here you go, Westley. You should have access to that now.
Oh, I cannot wait to try this on. I'm going to go and try it on right now.
Very good. Yeah, let's see here. Actually, he quickly walks over and just walks to this wall and just slams his hand on it real quick, and a little rod pops out with a curtain on it. Just pulls it around to here.
Oh!
If you want to try it on here.
Oh, thank you.
Just imagine there's a curtain there. I don't have an asset right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's the curtain. Yes. Oleander tries it on. Frick yeah.
Since it's the first time, it'll be just an immediate thing. At first, it was a little bit bigger, but upon getting the last piece on and adjusted, it shrinks down to the perfect fit.
Ooh, lovely. AC increased.
Now people won't die as easily.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Oleander comes out and kind of walks around, getting everything used to it, and then goes back and is like,
"It fits perfectly."
Good. Glad you like it.
Oh, I love it.
If ever need more touch-up or new armor, I can always work on that for a price next time.
All right, thank you.
Definitely still try and find any sort of animal with hide or fur, like sheep or something.
Yes, I will. I will keep an eye out.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome. Oh, I can't wait to show everyone. All right, I will talk to you later.
Got a nice smile on his face as you leave.
Oleander has the energy of a big smile. It's palpable through the mask.
Fuzzy!
So she would eventually stroll up after walking around the block a few times, taking a look out, making sure there aren't any approaching corrupted creatures, but otherwise just, taking a nice relaxing morning stroll.
It is very nice out today. For once.
Greetings, Larry.
This is the sort of rundown place, as you can see.
Yes, I can see that.
There's... let's see. The serviceable ones were, if I remember correctly, these two up here.
What happened to send this place into disrepair?
Once people started leaving or fleeing, we didn't really take as much care of these places as much, because it wasn't as needed.
Fair enough, I suppose. Fleeing from what, if you don't mind me asking?
The attacks used to be more common for a bit there. I'm not sure why. It could have been a mixture of more people or something. I'm not sure. Or people being idiots and trying to bring the creatures.
I really did that.
Yeah, some people were assholes. Not everyone's as nice as you think.
Oh no, I fully know very well.
But as I said, these were relatively small, single room type deals. Nothing too fancy to write home about, but
Well, it's at least some space to work with.
exactly. And the other one, it's the same if I remember correctly. Yeah, it should have only a bed, table, and dresser. I do believe the size is slightly different though. This one is about, I want to say 50 by 30. The other was about 30 by, I think, 45, give or take.
Hmm.
But you know how it is. Location is key. This one is kind of in the center. I don't know why someone wanted this.
Hmm.
I feel like this would have been better trying to be like a, what's it called? Town square area?
It does have that feeling.
Right. The other one is this one up here. Which, more room to expand, I would say. Same sort of stuff as well.
I see. Were there any people living in these places previously?
Yes, but since then they have either died or made it known that they no longer wish to live here. Well, I bought it back from them. Giving them enough coin that I believed was fair.
She kind of looks down the ways. If I were to purchase a plot from you, do you believe that it would be reasonable for me to pursue creating sort of a community outlet?
Community outlet in which way?
The thought has crossed my mind of attempting to set up a chapel.
You know, I honestly would have thought that that Dune would have been the one to do that, not you. No offense.
None taken. I know I don't come across as much religious type. I do find a little bit of scorn towards the gods, but they are there nonetheless.
Aye.
And I feel like, in a lot of cases, a necessity in these times. If not for myself, for others.
Well, I mean, buying a plot of land could be fine, and I don't see a reason as to why you wouldn't be able to build whatever you want there.
I am thinking of getting the girl's assistance on it, something to keep her mind off of all of these matters that seem to be stressing her out. Meditation didn't really work, but she seems the type that when she's busy, her mind doesn't wander as much.
Yes, and with a church or chapel of sort, you could also use it as a sort of place to try and... she said she worked at an orphanage, if I heard correctly.
Yes.
Children could always stay there and give her a little bit of a thing to do whenever she's not out and about.
That does sound nice. We have run into a few kids. I don't know how many kids come here, hopefully not that much.
Oh, there used to be a lot more. Don't know how they're doing. Hope they're doing okay.
Am I?
Not sure.
How long ago?
Depends, really. The ones that I remember most recent were maybe about 10 years ago, give or take. And what really sucks is the kids don't fully physically age. They would need magic for that. So some people aged mentally, but not physically, and...
Oh, that sounds dreadful.
Yes, it's not a good time for some people.
Good to know, though. At least something
Yes.
to make awareness of.
Yeah, that's
She
one
just
reason.
kind of points down the streets at the this building down at the far end, and just like, I have a feeling that would be a relatively nice location for such a chapel.
That one would be probably a good spot for it, either there or the center. If there... let's see how bad it is. I know it was, like the others, falling apart and a little bit... not good in the maintenance department. There might even be a little bit of moss and mold.
We've really got our work cut out for us, I suppose.
Yeah, so tearing it down wouldn't take too terribly long. Let's see.
It might be more efficient in the long run, honestly.
Oh yeah, that would be easier to just burn down and start fresh.
Well, at the very least, we'll have an empty foundation to build off of.
Yes. Let's see, what did I say it was for those? I think I said it was around that much for those, for a plot of land. Would you be getting the materials yourself, or would you want me to be trying to find those for you? Require, etc.?
I plan on getting most of them myself. I was thinking of instilling the assistance of the rest of the traveling party to spruce up the place, I suppose.
Alright. We can just rope off this plot then. If you need the materials.
I actually have the amount to purchase that right now, but I'm not quite sure how abundant funds are going to be in this land, so...
It really depends. This place is weird. I have a theory, but it's a grim theory.
I don't mind hearing it. I enjoy the grim.
Those dungeons or whatnot that we call them.
Yes.
I have a theory that any sort of loot you find might be the loot of someone who's died in the demiplane. And the demiplane is just sort of taking it and slowly drip feeds it. Yes, recycles it. For lack of a better term. Either it is doing it itself as a sort of mechanism of some kind, or some higher power has control over it. Unsure. But it's a running theory.
Well, everything considered, I have my eyes on this plot up here.
I'll make a note
I'll let you know within, say, a week's time.
Very good. And if any resources are needed, I can always acquire those within reason. I think we do still have some in stock that I could sell as well. I'd have to check the storehouse.
Yes, and if I happen upon anyone out there that I can persuade to come back here, maybe we can get a larger construction group going.
It's so much nicer to have more than just myself. I mean, I did
feel like it's very unfair to your back to do all of this yourself. And while I would love to build, I'm not exactly in the best state.
Oh, I thought you did decent whenever we did the other stuff.
Through determination and the desire to want to repay your hospitality, yes. It was not comfortable.
Don't have to force yourself to do things you're not comfortable with. Yeah, I guess I better go for a walk myself and double check on certain things.
It's good today.
Yes.
Good day for a walk.
It is. I will see you later, Miss Aishah.
Good day, Larry. Thank you.
Thank you.